Hey guys, I'm going to be replacing a front O2 sensor today because it is throwing a code and I need it to be fixed. So I'll take us through the steps of doing that. For one of the first steps for getting the O2 sensor removed is you want to disconnect the battery just for safety reasons. And then you want to get yourself a 22mm wrench, or if you got it a crow's foot attachment. That way you can access that O2 sensor down there. Now I've already loosened mine, but what you'll have to do is flip the wrench a few times to opposite sides to get better leverage, and once you loosen it you should be able to take it out by hand. And also you want to disconnect it from there. Now, while I'm removing this, there's a better view for you. But yeah, while I'm removing this, it is best to note that the O2 sensors on these, because they have a heater system inside of them, they retail for 360 to 370 Aussie dollars. So they're not cheap, but that's all because of the little heater system that's on the inside. Okay, I've just got mine out, and as you can see, we can just pull up and bring it out. Now, I don't know myself if that's good or not, but it looks like it can do with being replaced. With the 06 to 07 Subarus, I think they use Denso products a lot, so you can either try finding them for Denso price, or you can go to Subaru and get their price. But yeah, like I said, they retail for roughly $360 and up. And here's our new one. They look, and I'll take it out of the packaging. Okay, there's the comparison between the two. This one's, you know, all nice and clean. This one's a bit dark and looks like it's been burnt over time. But I don't know when this was last changed, because it's never been changed before after I've gotten it. So time to install. We basically do the reverse of what we did to take it out of. I just found out that you can twist it with the wire and it'll do it up a little bit easier, but it's still a pain to get to. Now, while it's snug, you probably want to get your wrench or crow's foot attachment again, and then we just do it up the opposite way. And I'll show you what I meant by you'll have to flip it a few times. So you can get it on there. Oh, now let me focus this. Sorry guys, this isn't really a good camera POV. There we go. But yeah, you just gotta flip it so you can get it onto there, because it's a tight space. Now, I don't know what the torque specs are for this. You probably should torque it down. I don't know what it's meant to be, so if you got a manual, refer to it. But I think for this instance, it'll be fine. But that is, let me get that out of there. Alrighty. Now once that's out, you want to reconnect it. It's a 6-pin connector, but it only uses 4 wires. See, 4 wires. Another way you can test if it's good or bad, from what I've heard, is you can look at the black wires, and if you've got a digital meter, that can read ohms. You can check the, I think, continuity for it. If it keeps going, it's bad. If it it's good. If it doesn't work, it's bad, I think. Not too sure, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And this little connector here needs to go into that spot. Okay, once we have it all hooked up again, what we can do is, if you have a OBD2 scanner, you can plug that in and see if it removes the code. But what I'm going to do, because I've got a different software, I picked this up. It's an OBD2 scanner to an USB-A cable, and what it does is it can connect to this software called FreeSSM, which is Subaru Select Manager. So when that's loaded up, I will show you how to go through with all that. Okay, now that I have it connected, what we can do is go to Engine, select that. It'll connect to the ECU. These are all the codes I've had in the past. This is the one I'm trying to fix here, and that should also fix this. But what we'll do is clear the memory. So that's clearing the ECU's memory. So we want to turn it off. Oh, not all the way. And then switch it back on. That still stayed there, but what I'll try now is turn it on the car and see what codes it throws while it's running. Now the engine light's still there, but are we getting any codes while it's running? We might not because it's cold, but at the moment it's just throwing my alternator code, which I know about. I don't know how to fix it, so if you guys know how to fix this one, please let me know. So, but that, I'll start the video, I'll add more to the video when the car's back up to running temp, and I'll let you know if the code pops back up.